welcome back to Teen Drama with me, Destiny B, and today we are going to be seeing if I actually have ADHD. If you've listened to my podcast, you know I'm pretty much every single one of my episodes, I make like a 1-second comment about me having ADHD, completely on accident because I think it's funny, but I have been diagnosed with it. However, we're going to see if the internet also thinks I have it. So I have a piece of paper with me and a pen, and I'm looking at a list of 100 ADHD traits, telling y'all what they are and if I perform them and how I perform them, and then I'll keep tally of them, and if I do have 50 or more of the traits, I'm going to say I have ADHD, and if not, we're going to say that the doctors were probably wrong according to the internet. Okay, so number one, which I feel like is a given. Oh, also, if you don't know what ADHD is, it's attention deficit and it's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, I think. I'm not 100% sure what it stands for anymore. Okay, so number one is getting distracted easily, which, yeah, I get distracted very easily. Sometimes I do the whole hyperfocus thing, but oftentimes I do get distracted a lot. So, yeah, we're going to count that one. Number two is zoning out during conversations. Only if I don't want to be in the conversation will I zone out. So I do zone out during conversations, though, and I do it unintentionally, but it's usually when I'm lectured. Forgetting what I was about to say. I do that a lot, mainly because I'll start to say something, and then I don't have the thought processed yet. So, yeah. Okay, so walking into a room and forgetting why. I feel like everyone does that, because even my friends who don't have ADHD say that, but, like, yeah, all the time. Like, if you walk into a room, you forget why you walked. Okay, well, whatever. Losing things constantly. I don't lose things that often. I do lose things, but, like, not that often. Forgetting deadlines. I don't forget deadlines. I procrastinate, and then I don't do it. So, if you were wondering, procrastinating until the last minute's the next one. Okay. Get called out, guys. Okay, starting tasks but not finishing them. I do this at least 100 million times a day. So, yeah. All tasks, cleaning, probably cleaning, yeah. Struggling with beginning boring task. Yeah, if I'm not interested in something, I don't want to do it. It's even if I, am I need to do this, I won't do it. It's like, I think it's called ADHD paralysis. Like, you're doing one thing and it's very hard to transition to doing another thing, especially if it's something that's not of interest. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure, though. Feeling mentally stuck even when you want to do something. Okay, so I feel like this list is literally calling me out because I just said this 5 seconds ago. Having a messy room or backpack. Yeah, my room is always messy, and that's because I don't clean it. Yeah. My backpack is very organized, though. My backpack is very organized because if it's not organized, I will crash out. So, I have a binder, and I keep all of my folders for all of my classes inside of my binder, and I put my journal inside of my binder, like all of them, so that they're all in my binder, and I put that in my backpack. Then I have a pencil case that also goes in the backpack, and it goes in, this front pocket, and I also have, all my pens that I have easy access to, if I don't have time to get out the whole pencil case. It's very important to me that my backpack is organized. And number 12, being organized in a way that only makes sense to you. So yeah, that happens very often. So when it says this, I think it's talking about, for me, I have a lot of, canvas bags in my room as of right now because it's a very organization thing for me. So, I hang up all of my clothes, but my shorts and socks and, undergarments go in separate canvas bags because I prefer them. And they're just kind of scattered around my room. I keep all my soccer gear in a canvas bag. I keep all of my miscellaneous items in a canvas bag. I keep all of my hair products and all of my hair accessories in a canvas bag. And they're not in a specific area. They're just kind of scattered around my floor. But I know which canvas bag has what things. So it's organized, though. Yeah. So we're going to count that one. Forgetting to text people back. Yeah. If you know me, you know that if you text me, I won't respond. But I actually don't really forget to text people back because I text them back immediately. So I'm not going to count this one. Okay, replying mentally but never actually sending the message. This doesn't happen with me. I do know a lot of people that it does happen to. Needing reminders for basic things. Yeah. I love it when people compare taking ADHD meds to it's just legalized coke or something like that. Because it's and people are like, oh, it's so easy to get addicted to. Because I can't remember to take my meds, so how am I supposed to get addicted to it? Thank you and good night. Literally, that's what it feels like. So I need reminders for everything. Forgetting appointments or plans. I rarely forget my plans. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Misplacing your phone while holding it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I do that daily. Yep. I actually probably have forgotten. I hold my phone while I'm recording an episode, and I've probably forgotten like where my phone was while recording an episode, because I have a lot of takes of certain episodes, because like I'll say something stupid, or like my mom will walk in or something, so I have to like restart the whole episode and go to a different narrative, so it doesn't sound like it's scripted, because I don't script my episodes. I do have outlines. I don't script though. Okay, let's get back on topic. Forgetting names right after hearing them. I do forget names a lot, and you'll notice with my soccer team, because in summer league we have like a bunch of incoming freshmen on there, and I tell them like, please tell me your name. I'm gonna try my best to remember it, but I forget your name. Like, it's nothing against you. Like, I'm just bad at names. Like, I'm really bad at names. Yeah, so we're gonna count that one. Losing track of time. Yeah, I am the ultimate time blindness. I actually need to find my watch, because I used to wear my watch every single day, but I used to wear it so tight that it actually would leave cuts on my wrist, like genuinely. So, and it wasn't on purpose either. I just really hated the feeling of my watch moving around. So I'd wear it like as tight as it could possibly go, and leave like cuts and bruises on my wrist, and my skin would peel and things like that. So, I stopped wearing it to let my skin heal on both my wrists, because I would switch wrists because it got really bad. So if y'all wear watches, just know, don't wear them as tight as humanly possible, because it's actually not humanly possible. But yeah, I wear a watch all the time because I lose track of time. Being late even when I start getting ready early. Yes, because I have to literally, like, even if I start getting ready early, I have to factor in time for pacing, talking to myself, like, staring in the mirror. Like, I literally have to factor in time for getting off time. So yeah, I am late quite often. Hyperfocusing on something for hours. Yes, if it's something I'm interested in, I will hyperfocus for hours at a time. Yeah. Forgetting to eat while focused. Yeah. Yep. I'm not even explaining that one. Getting obsessed with a new hobby. I get obsessed with a new hobby all the time, and I'll like one of the things that I go in and out of is like making bracelets, and I've spent hundreds of dollars on like different types of beads and strings and things like that, and then I just completely forget about it later. Like, I have so many like random skills, and my friends will be like, how do you know how to do so many things? And I'm like, it's because I have ADHD, and I get obsessed over a new hobby every freaking week. I'm so freaking pissed. If you don't know where that line is from, we actually can't be friends. It's from White Chicks. After you're done listening to this episode and then binging all my episodes, go watch it. It's my favorite movie. Dropping hobbies once the excitement fades. I feel like I drop hobbies and then pick them back up later, though. So I'm not going to say that one. Having random bursts of motivation. Yep. Usually at 1 a.m. Struggling when motivation disappears. Yeah, when motivation disappears to do something, like, I can't do it anymore. Physically, I can't do it anymore. And it's so frustrating to me. I literally, like, my mom knows if I'm doing something a lot. Like, if I'm, like, doing something productive, like I'm cleaning or I'm doing homework or something, and she notices I'm in, like, a hyper-focus, she actually won't tell me, like, if she needs me to do something else, she won't tell me to do something else, simply because she knows that if I go out of it, I can't get back into it once I've lost motivation. It's very difficult for me to do it. Getting bored extremely fast. Yeah, I can literally be watching a TV show, playing a game, and be bored somehow. I don't know. Yeah. Needing background noise to focus. Yeah, so fun fact about me is I need music or like a background noise to focus on something. But if I'm listening to something that I know the lyrics to, it's kind of distracting sometimes. So here are like my 2 tips if you struggle with this, whether or not you have ADHD. Number 1, look up coffee house sounds on like YouTube, and it will play like a video of just like like murmuring, and that helps me a lot. And then also you can listen to the like instrumentals of songs. Like like songs you like, so that you're not just listening to freaking classical music, but listen to the instrumental. Yeah. Getting distracted by tiny sounds. Yes, tiny sounds, or like something different. Like if the same sound's been going on and I hear, I'm like, what was that? And like I can't focus until I figure out what that sound was. Same thing if there's like a random flash of light or something. Like it's very difficult for me to get back on track after that. Being unable to focus in silence. I feel like that also goes along with the needing noise to concentrate thing. But okay. Fidgeting constantly. I'm fidgeting right now. I'm actually literally fidgeting right now. But I fidget with like my shirts and my skin and like things like that. But I do fidget a lot. If you see me wearing rings, it's because I will purposely put on rings whenever I'm having anxiety, like a anxiety day, because I like to fidget a lot, you know? Yeah. Tapping my foot. I don't know if I tap my foot. I'm just not going to count it because I'm not sure. Clicking pens. I do click pens a lot. The pen I'm using right now doesn't have a clicker, but it has a lava lamp inside of it, so it has like gel in it. It's from this brand called Lifelines, and it's a brand that makes like a bunch of stuff for like relaxation, anxiety. So the pen I'm using right now is from that brand, and it came in a 2-pack, and they have like scent in them, and I have 2 types of scented pens from this one, but this one just has like, I think it's like a rose scent or something like that, and it has like this little like lava thing in it, and I'd be fidgeting with it the whole time I'm doing this video, by the way. Playing with jewelry, hair, clothes. I actually just mentioned that I did that, I'm pretty sure. Feeling restless while sitting still. It just depends. Why did I sound Canadian when I said that? I sound really Canadian when I said that. Needing to move around. I do pace a lot, especially if I'm just talking to someone. Not when I'm recording a podcast, because I'm thinking really hard to make sure that I don't say anything that will get me canceled. But like when I'm just like living my life, I do have to like pace or something to like keep things along. Talking a lot when I'm excited about something, I won't shut up, by the way. And here's how to get your the neurodivergent in your life to literally love you. It's by being like, if they're excited about something, being like, tell me everything. And then they're gonna love you for the rest of your life. So if you like have a crush on a neurodivergent or something, that's my one tip. That's my one tip. I'm recording an episode. That was me talking to my mommy, by the way. Interrupting without meaning to. Yep. Yep. I'm not even. Yep. Finishing people's sentences. Yes. If I know what you're gonna say, I'll finish it for you. Or I'll like, if you're asking me a question, I know the answer. I'll be like, yeah, I know. Like, I'll answer the question. Speaking before thinking. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. Sometimes I talk and like I'll be like, oh crap, I wish I hadn't said that. And people are like, why don't you think before you speak? I'm like, I physically can't. It's literally hard. Like, I literally can't. Oversharing accidentally. Yep, yeah. Sometimes I'll just be talking about something and I'll randomly trauma dump. Like, on accident. Fully on accident. Yep, that's how that works. Alright, guys. Making impulsive decisions. Pretty much anything that has to do with impulsivity. Yeah. Impulsively talking. Yeah. Buying things on impulse. Yes, sometimes I just want to spend money. Starting projects randomly at midnight. Now, it's usually not specifically at midnight, but it is something that will happen like late at night, early in the morning. You know, it's not an often thing, but it does randomly happen a lot. And yeah, so I think it's just because I randomly get energy at nighttime, and that's why I never sleep or do anything ever. So yeah. Acting on emotions quickly. I feel like I've done a lot better on acting on emotions. I used to a lot though, but I'm not going to count it because I don't anymore. Struggling to wait my turn. I don't struggle to wait my turn. It is annoying. I don't struggle though. Getting impatient easily. I'm always impatient. So yeah, I'm very impatient, but I don't show it. But mentally, I'm impatient. Feeling irritated when things move too slowly. Yep. Yeah. If I'm in a line or something, like don't even, especially when I'm walking, like, and I know they're talking about other things as well, not just like physically moving, but like especially when I'm walking like in a hallway or something, like with my friends or something, and I'm trying to like keep their pace and stuff. I'm like, at this point I'm just gonna walk in front of you. Like, I actually can't. Like, y'all are just gonna have to meet me there because I can't. Emotional reactions to feeling intense. What? Wait, okay, I'm just gonna skip that one because I don't even know what that means. If you know what that means, comment down below in my YouTube or Spotify, and also I'm gonna link my YouTube and Spotify because y'all never comment on anything, ever. Crying from frustration. I don't cry when I'm frustrated. I am frustrated a lot, though. Feeling embarrassed over small mistakes. I don't feel embarrassment, I don't think. Taking rejection really hard. I do take rejection really hard. I've talked about RSD, I think, once on this channel. Or this podcast. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Overthinking someone's tone. Yep. I overthink everything, actually. Fun fact. So if you say something to me in the wrong tone, just know that I thought about that for years to come. So if you ever want to bully me, there's your secret hint. Feeling like people are mad at you. I always think people are mad at me. If you're friends with me, you know I asked you if you're mad at me. At least twice a week. Minimum. Being sensitive to criticism. I'm not really sensitive to criticism. I feel like I take criticism decently well. Feeling misunderstood often. Yep. Yep. Getting defensive even when you don't mean to. Yep. Not even gonna explain that one. Having trouble regulating anger. I don't get angry much. Feeling emotions before understanding them. No, I understand my emotions pretty well. Mood changing quickly. Not really. Getting excited fast. I do get excited fast. I'll give it that. Getting drained after social situations. No, I'm so extroverted. Feeling mentally exhausted from simple tasks. I feel mentally exhausted from everything. Woo! Having racing thoughts. If you're not thinking about 20 things at once, you don't have ADHD. I actually don't know what other people's ADHD is like, but that's how mine is. I think a lot. Thinking about multiple things at once. I just said that. Jumping from topic to topic. Yeah, I do that. If you have a conversation with me in real life, yeah, that's why I have to write outlines for episodes so that I don't like get onto side quests. Telling stories with too many side quests. I just said that like 5 seconds ago. Forgetting instructions halfway through. I write down instructions, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Needing directions repeated. No. Struggling with multi-step task. I do struggle with multi-step task. I'll give it that. Missing details even when trying. Nope. Making careless mistakes. I do make careless mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. It's because I move too quickly. Skipping words while reading. I don't do that. Reading the same sentence over and over. I do that because I do that. Struggling to listen and take notes at the same time. No. Forgetting what someone just told you. Yeah, I do that. I forget things a lot. Needing to write everything down. I do write everything down. I write a lot of things down. If I don't write it down, just know I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about if I didn't write it down. Having a hard time prioritizing tasks. That is a true story. I do have a hard time prioritizing things. Not knowing where to start. Oh, yeah, like, if I'm cleaning my room or something, like, I don't know, like, what to do first. I don't know what to do. Yeah, if there's not, like, an instruction guide, I don't know how to start things. Once I get into it, it's fine, but it's okay. Feeling overwhelmed by simple chores. I feel overwhelmed by simple chores all the freaking time. Like, it actually makes me not want to do it anymore because I'm so overwhelmed by it. Waiting until panic creates motivation. Yep, this is what happens when I procrastinate. I feel like I was talking about that earlier. Right, guys? Right? Struggling with transitions. I already said that. Getting annoyed when interrupted during focus. I said that. I feel like y'all are just repeating things I brought up. Having an all or nothing productivity. Yes, if I am doing something productive, you better believe that it's either 100% getting done or not getting done at all. Being either super focused or completely checked out. Yes. Struggling to clean because everything feels connected. Yes. Literally, yes is what I mean when I said I don't know where to start when I'm cleaning something because everything's connected. It's all the same. Making piles instead of putting things away. Yeah, that's what I usually do, which is why I started doing the canvas bag thing, because it's basically just a pile. Basically. Trust. Piles, trust. They work. Needing deadlines to function. Yeah, if I don't have a deadline, it's not getting done, by the way. So, if you ever want me to do something, give me a deadline. Underestimating how long things take. That has to do with time blindness. Yeah. Overestimating how much you can get done in one day. I never do that. Forgetting everyday routines. I don't have routines. Please. Routines, never. Chaos is so much better than routines. Having trouble sleeping because your brain won't stop. Yes, this is why I don't sleep at night, because it won't shut up. I need, like, noise-canceling headphones, but, like, inside my head, though, if that makes sense. From the voices. I'm not schizo, I swear. Someone told me schizo was a slur. Is it actually? Because I thought, like, schizophrenia was, like, a disorder. I don't know. Okay. Let me know if saying schizo is, like, offensive, because I honestly don't know. Okay. Feeling tired but restless. Yes! Thank you. Needing stimulation to feel awake. Yep. Yeah. If I'm just sitting there, I'm actually sleeping. You just didn't know it because I'm physically awake, but, like, I'm sleeping though. Being creative and quick thinking. I think I'm pretty creative. Thank you. Noticing random details other people miss. I think so, yeah. Feeling like your brain has 47 tabs open at once. Yep. Yeah, all the time. I like how that was number 100. Perfect timing. Also, I like how perfectly timed this episode is. I'm going to try to make it exactly 20 minutes, so I'm going to make my outro quick. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the interactive thingies. I'm going to link my YouTube and my Spotify below, so go ahead and comment on those. And I hope to see you next time. Also, today is June 18th and tomorrow is Juneteenth. So the episode I'll be posting tomorrow is going to be all about Juneteenth and Black history. Again, this is Teen Drama with me, Destiny B, and I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful day. Also, I'm just killing time because I want this to be exactly 20 minutes because I just noticed the time on it. And if it's not exactly 20 minutes, I'm going to be very sad. So I'm just going to yap until it reaches 20 minutes. So if y'all were wondering what I'm blabbering about right now, I don't know. It's just because, like, I was, like, looking at the time and I was like, oh my God, this is so satisfying. I'm going to make it exactly 20 minutes.